Okay, here we go. All right, everybody. We are back and better than ever. What number are
Yes,
we?
let's
What
do
number is this?
this.
10, 11?
This
What
is
are we
number
on? This
10.
is 10. Woo, 10. We've finally hit we've hit double digits. Good for us. For those of you who have
Oh,
been listening, thank you. Our numbers look pretty good at the podcast.
yay.
Download numbers are pretty good. We broke 600, which was very cool.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so we're getting there.
Go us.
We need to so for our friends who are listening and who do listen, please keep listening and please tell your friends about us as we are definitely trying to grow this little endeavor of ours.
Yes.
Uh as we can see for those of you who are watching on the YouTube, Wheels is back. She's home. She was home last time, but she was home last time we did this, but then there was a little hiccup and she had to go back to the hospital again.
Yeah,
Or
I
no,
was
she's
about
home
to
again.
say this is like fourth admission.
Yep.
We recorded. I went back in the hospital for another week. They wanted to send me back to rehab, and I said, nope.
No,
I want
no.
to go home where
If
the oxygen is,
if you
where
had
I
to
can
do
go
that,
outside and breathe the fresh air.
you should have Amy Winehouse the crap out of that just now.
What do you mean?
They tried to send you back to rehab, and you said
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, no.
No way, Jose. They would have laughed at me. Kyle,
No.
my physical therapist, he would have laughed his butt off for
Carl and
me
his
being back again.
Carl and his brother Larry and his other brother or no, Daryl and his other brother Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah.
What's
No.
funny about Kyle is that in all this time I was there, it would have been what, 9 weeks? My kids never saw Kyle. Hannah visited me once, saw him across the way, and I just told her, I said, peek out the door, he's right over there. But none of them ever saw him.
Kyle's the hot one.
Yeah, kind of. No, he's the chicken farmer. The
Oh.
chicken, the chicken man.
Gotcha. I was thinking of all I remember is that there was one like male nurse or somebody that you
Oh, one
when
Saturday he was a sub. Yeah.
oh yeah I remember, yes, your voice just did it now. Yeah, your voice
Oh
changes
yeah.
just a little bit. It's like when you met when you got to meet Chris Hemsworth and you
Oh
told
wow.
me about it afterwards. Your voice takes on a very different tone when you
Yeah.
discuss this. Yeah,
Well, and
yeah,
and his name is a name that I won't say out loud because they'll know who he
right.
is. His name was even a hot name. So there's just some
What's
names.
his name, like Shaky?
Ah ha ha ha. You wish.
Hey,
It's
come on.
Jay. Yeah.
Very hot. Yes,
So I
Shaky.
survived another admission.
Right?
I'm on antibiotics again.
You
I'm
wait.
receiving
Yeah,
therapy in my home this time.
that's
I
okay.
am actually in my own space, which is
Yes,
fantastic.
that's very good.
Um, so I will go off the antibiotics this week, and we will
And
see if the pesky infection decides to come back again.
I'm gonna start a pool. I'm
Do
gonna
an
start a
over
pool.
under.
I'm gonna start a pool on how many days it is before I end up back. I don't want to do that. Honestly, it'd be awful to do that. But
You're gonna
uh,
jinx me.
no. Maybe if I actually look, considering what a mush I normally am when it comes to gambling, if I bet on you to go back, you'll never go back. You'll never ever go back because if
Oh,
I,
nice.
because and that now I'm using my mush powers for good. So yeah. Well, so
Well, I could
today,
lead into this episode though. I just thought of something, Jay.
yeah,
The one thing I came out of the hospital with because of all of my kidney and all of those issues,
uh huh,
the one thing I got yelled at
uh huh,
consistently for was to hydrate
yep,
because my kidneys, I guess I wasn't hydrating enough. I
yeah,
never knew
I
that
get
was
it.
an issue.
I get yelled at that. I get yelled at for that as well
You
by
used to
my
yell at me for that.
yeah, and I thought I was doing good. I thought I was doing good with it. I'm still not doing good enough. Now look, when I'm on a dive trip, um, I'm hydrating like crazy. They like push it on. They push it on you because if you get dehydrated and
Was
you're
you
out at
real
sea, you're
good?
you're you're screwed. Yes, I push it real good. All right.
Do,
So
do, 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 do.
yep, and of course there it is. So there's your water bottle and the grippy. It is of the grippy nature.
You
And while
talk
we're
about
talking about
that later.
today because we're going to talk about our drinking um,
Hydration.
not drinking like alcohol drinking, although those two. The hydration delivery systems. Mostly, what can you grab a hold of? What makes your life easier? This is mine. I don't know if I can hear you. I gotta get
There you go.
So I have the Yeti, the smaller one, like the 16. I think it's a 16-ounce Yeti, and I have the aftermarket handle. I like the handle, just because it's just easier for me. And
Oh, my sons would love to do that on like a 3D printing device. Make a
and
handle like that.
it keeps it nice and cool, and it's very functional. It works. I dig the handle. I like the handle. I'm all about having a handle on my handle. So that is that Yeti is in my world all day, every day.
And that was what I was going to go with next. Do you call it your Yeti?
Yes.
It is a water consumption device.
Yeah.
But people call it by the brand name because to call it a water bottle would be
well. This
erroneous.
it's not a bottle. It's a cup. B, or even a container. It's not. I wouldn't call it a bottle because a bottle has a shape. So again, a bottle would have a shape. That's why I like the term bottleneck. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
mine.
There it is. Because there's
Say water bottle 3 times fast.
Water bottle, water bottle, water bottle. It's not a problem for me.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay. I have never ever. Yeah. Okay. Here's why. Here's the thing. For some reason, my brain, my brain, when you say 3 times fast anything, it's one of those things where it's never a problem for me. I can say that 3 times fast. Okay. What?
Koi boat.
Koi boat? What are the
toy?
Toy boat?
Toy boat.
Toy boat. It's not a thing for me.
Whatever.
No, it's never been. And here's why though. And I will explain why very quickly. I'm pretty sure this is a drummer thing actually. I have this ability to just sort of slow everything down a little bit when it comes to that. Because so when you somebody says say this 3 times fast, and here's the problem. As soon as they say it 3 times fast, everybody tries to say it as fast as possible. They focus on the word fast. If I toy boat, yeah, I'm going to screw that up because it's that fast. But if I just toy boat, doesn't bother me. It's not a problem because in my head, I'm focusing on the words and not the speed that I'm saying at. Most people focus on the speed, but because as a drummer, I'm always thinking in terms of a tempo. I don't think about fast. I think about correct. So yeah. So
water bottle.
Water bottle.
Yeah.
Yep,
maybe you're right.
Yeah. It's a tempo thing. It's how you think about tempo and rhythm versus speed.
So can you say water consumption device, water consumption device, water consumption device?
Yeah. I'm not going to do that because that's just too much effort. All right.
Yeti.
That's neat. Yeah, that's like a song. Yeti, won't you come along with me? Yeti, woo, Yeti. But that was Jenny. I think it was Jenny. All right. So yeah, water consumption device, staying hydrated, staying good water consumption on a given day. Everybody thinks they're drinking enough water. They're probably not. This is a very big cross section for me of scuba diving life, and now yelling at Wheels for many, many years about not drinking enough water. I hit this thing 4 or 5 times a day. I'm refilling it. Plus in my morning. What's the word I'm looking for? My morning constitutional. I'll say that's a nice way to put it. My morning. Yes, look, I'll admit I'll cop to it, and not only do I cop to it, I suggest it for everybody. My morning Metamucil load, man. Yep. My double scoop of the orange Metamucil with a little bit of lemonade in it, and then the rest in water, and chug it. And that's how I start every day. And I'll tell you something. I am so finely tuned on my morning home games, man. It's amazing. So
We
yeah,
shared a bathroom. Remember that. So,
I know.
so what is your Metamucil consumption device?
Oh, that's just a regular glass because I got to stir it and mix it.
Okay.
That's just a regular old, good sized glass.
Well, I need to ask you then, because
Yeah.
I mean, it goes along with what we're saying. How is your Parkinson's affecting? I mean, is the handle handy?
Yes.
Because I will tell you with MS, there are certain things that you can and cannot hold properly.
Right.
And we'll get more into that in a little bit. I mean, when I was in rehab, I found out that I have to do the chin tuck when I drink a liquid because I silently aspirate. Thank you, MS, for another problem. I silently aspirate thin liquids.
Can
So
you
I
can you
cannot use
explain
straws.
the chin duck?
Chin tuck.
Chin tuck. Okay.
When I
So
drink, they did a little x-ray of my throat.
yeah.
They found out that my throat, I have to do exercises and stuff, but liquid sometimes goes down the air pipe, within the water especially.
Do you have a
So when I
dysfunctional
take a drink,
epiglottis?
it's part of my MS. It's the throat, the way my throat is built. It is the epiglottis. It's a whole thing.
That's such a
So when
funny
I
word.
drink, I have to take a very small drink.
Yeah.
I will
Demonstrate
demonstrate.
for those of you.
Mhm.
For those of you, she's drinking out of the bottle, and then
Sorry, I didn't do
and
it
then
properly.
I
I
got you. But
chin
then
tuck.
you chuck your chin
I
down to
hold it,
your.
and then I swallow while my chin is tucked, which opens up my throat in the proper way for the liquid to go down
Okay.
the proper channel.
All right. That's
But to do that, I would not be able to do that with a straw necessarily because straws you can't always control the amount of liquid you consume unless you get really talented with it.
so in a world
So that
where
affects my water consumption device
okay. So in a
because
world
some
where
some lids have straws, some don't. I mean, it's crazy
in a
how many
world where you
choices
and
you.
I in a world where you and I might go like start drinking shots. So like for you to throw your head back would not be helpful.
You
But you'd
do
have to
not throw your head back.
so
That is
okay.
horrible. Huh?
Okay, so again, so I'm trying to put a visual aid to this for the folks that are listening and are
Mhm.
listening and not watching on YouTube. So the chin tuck, see if I got this right. The chin tuck is the polar
Chin tuck.
opposite of you take a shot you're at the bar, you get a
Yeah.
shot and you throw your head back.
Exactly.
So now it's get the liquid into your mouth, but
Mhm.
then tuck your chin
Hold
forward
it, tuck
and
your
hold it
chin,
and then
swallow, and then lift it.
got it. So polar opposite of drinking shots. Good to know. Now I know future use next time next time I'm back up there, which will be soon. And if we decide we're going to go out and drink shots, then we'll have to do something.
The shield chin tuck. That's
The
everyone
chin,
in my life. Everyone does it. They all yell chin tuck every time I take a drink.
the chin tuck shots.
Chin tuck.
Chin tuck.
People
That
with
sounds like
MS who've had speech and throat difficulties
chin tuck.
will understand the chin tuck.
All right, got it. Okay, fair enough. The chin tuck. Okay.
So get ready to yell at me, chin tuck, because
No,
I
that's
mean
all right.
I will see you in a couple of weeks, right?
On like 11 days, 10 days, I'm going to be back up there.
Maybe it's an early birthday present for me.
What? Me getting there or me leaving?
I'm just saying, probably. That'll be a celebration.
No, I get to go up there I get to go back to. I'm going for travel purposes. I'm going back to. Sorry, I got like stuff on my camera. I'm going back to Illinois, northern Illinois. Well, I'm trying to think if I wanted to say the town. I'm going back to northern Illinois again for a very special wedding between two very very long time friends of mine who know each other because of me. So I get a little credit for this wedding actually happening. And then after that, I get to go do some other cool things and reintroduce myself to some of the food that I've missed. And then I'm back here. Then I'm back to Delaware after that.
And you get to see me in my new incarnation because you haven't seen me since this whole drama
That's true.
began. And I have lost, for people who have MS, they know the infections can really mess with you. And I've lost a lot, but I am trying to regain my left side. So PT, OT, and speech, all working very hard.
Oh yeah.
So you'll get to see me in my new form.
Your new element. That'll be cool. So yeah, so that's coming up. And then we should do. It'd be kind of actually what would be very cool if we could pull it off would be to do like a try to get an episode, try to do our next episode maybe while I'm there. We could actually be in the same room.
Oh my
Could you
goodness.
imagine?
Holy cow.
Yes, it'd be so weird. So anyway,
If I can stab
so-
the hospital.
yeah, that too. And if you could stand me being around that long. Okay, so moving on. So the whole handle. So we covered the handle on my Yeti. Your bottle, you have so what you're using is the good old fashioned Ice Mountain. Spin the label so I can see it. The
It's an ice
bottle,
sport
the-
bottle.
the Ice Mountain Sport bottle. So the bottle itself is not a straight bottle. It's kind of got a like an indent.
It's got a curve to it that I can hold
like
on
an
to.
hourglass that you can hold on to, and it's got the easy pop top that you can put you like a spray thing. Like
Yes,
you got
it is.
easy-
I can squirt it or I can
Say
suck
it.
on it.
There it
God,
is.
I'm trying
Thank
to
you.
say it.
I know.
But
I
can
was gonna say it, but I figured it'd sound better if you did.
You're just waiting to hear it. No, I can control the intake, not a word.
Just
It's
take
red-
it and
red
suck it.
bottle with an
Just
indent
suck it, baby. Suck
that
it.
I
That's,
control the volume that I can take in.
There you go.
The other thing is, I discovered this yesterday.
Stop that.
Stop laughing.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
went
over
on
here. I'm over here just telling you to keep sucking it, and it's just one of those things that I'm gonna.
I'm just ignoring you.
it's
I
very
know.
funny.
I know. No, I went on a road trip yesterday, and I'd used my daughter's water bottle.
Yep.
Water bottle. I can't say that.
Water bottle. Water
Um,
bottle. Water bottle.
And it was fantastic for the road trip, and we can get into this also. It fit into her cup holder.
Yeah.
But it was large. So to hold it when I had MS, to hold it to control the tip, it was difficult with the volume. So I found that these sport bottles, which are 6-packs, they're not reusable, although you can reuse them because they're like $250 for a 6-pack. But the volume is good. They're not too heavy, and when I tilt it, I can control the tilt.
Right.
Which is also hard. I mean,
See,
with your Parkinson's, I was wondering how that affected you at all.
well, two things, real quick, just to rebut, but just in response to what you just said. The handle on this makes the use of the cup holder difficult sometimes because it'll sit in the cup holder, but it wants it, but then the handle catches the edge of the cup holder. So it almost like you got to spin it.
Yeah.
So the handle starts to go into the next cup holder behind it. So it'll slide all the way down. Because if not, sometimes it wobbles and might even fall out. So that's problem number one with that. And usually in my case, if I don't have somebody in the car with me, which most often I drive by myself more often than anything else. The second cup holder, because I don't have a mount for my phone. I need to get the little fancy schmancy phone mount. What just happened there? Did I lose you?
You lost me for a second, but I'm back.
Okay.
I have no idea what happened. Here's the thing.
That wasn't me this time.
Oh, I was going to say my technology I haven't used in 4 months.
I'm looking at you on the third. Your other connection is still here, and it's completely frozen.
Oh.
Here, let me see if I can.
Did it log me back in?
I'm going to remove you. I'm going to remove from the call. Oh, it says I can fill out an abuse report if I remove you from the call.
Is the audio still going?
I hear you on the other thing. I hear you on the new audio. I'm going to try to get. Oh no, no. Okay, I just left. Okay. All right. So I'll see about it.
Am I in the meeting?
Yeah. Yeah, you're here.
Okay.
You're still being recorded. We're still flying. So I don't know where you stopped hearing me about the handle and the cup holders. So the second cup holder for me is usually a place to put my phone because I don't have one of those fancy schmancy. And if there's somebody else in the car, well, yeah, first off, because I jump back and forth between two different vehicles, the weather's been great, so it's been a lot of Mongo the last week. But in Mongo, for folks who don't, Mongo is my Jeep Wrangler that I have. In which this time of year the doors and the top are completely off, and they don't go back on until like October. And then my regular daily driver, which is an older Grand Cherokee, which I have mostly for band, for bigger purposes like getting music gear and things in. And that thing, I got 100. Yeah, I'm almost at 173,000 miles on that guy.
Yeah.
Still, and he whatever it is, still runs really good. Love, doing great with it.
Are the cup holders different in the two vehicles?
Size wise, they're the same, but the frame around them is such that um, the handle will kind of slot down on the side
Okay.
on Mongo. On the Cherokee, the cup holders are in the middle of the console, and then there's flat spots on each side, so it sticks, so it gets stuck a little bit.
Well, I know you've got the handle, but my other question would be um, the grip size. This is another factor to consider.
Right.
Is, how are you able to grip? Would you be able to grip it sufficiently without the handle?
Yeah, but it's a little slippy. That's why I got the handle, is just because it's more than
Okay.
it's a little slippery. So that's why I did the
Well, that's
handle.
what
Now
this is
I
great
have
because it indents and I can
right.
hold it, and it also allows it's not going to slip when I tilt it.
Exactly. Now I have another one, not a Yeti brand, but Yeti-ish, that has it's the thinner, the skinnier bottom, and then it rolls up into the bigger top. That's like 22 ounces, I think, 20 or 22 ounces. That one was a gift. That one was a gift from Little Bestie, and that one sits. That one I just keep sit. That one sits right next to the good chair, to the good dad chair. Just
Yeah, the recliner.
sort of remains there as my go-to beverage delivery system for when I'm sitting in the recliner. I got a lot of use the other day when the Bears were playing first preseason game. Thanks for that, by the way, guys.
Nice.
So we do. So that one is perpetually there because that's sort of its place of honor. And then this one's on the move with me. And I have a few other ones too. I have a few other ones. The Yeti I stick with the most because it just does the best job of keeping the temperature what I want the temperature to be.
Okay, so that's an important factor.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I have one other one that does pretty well. So on road trips, it's like on road trips, I have the Yeti. I'll buy cold water and dump cold water in it. And then the other one I use for coffee. Keep hot coffee, cold water, and I'm good.
Okay.
So, and now recent developments to this isn't so much water, this is so much as a hydration delivery system as much as it is a caffeine delivery system. I have re-entered the world of soda, pop, whatever we're calling it, depending on your regional soda pop, your regional parlance is I'm going straight to the hard caffeine and going right to Mountain Dew, which is strange. I wasn't a Mountain Dew guy, but when I was drinking pop all the time, I was a hardcore Dr. Pepper guy. It was a hardcore Dr. Pepper. But
you just don't go mainstream though.
The darker colas, the darker cola stuff now. The only way I'm really drinking that is if there's rum in it, and of course I'm going to put some rum in it. But Mountain Dew, I'm looking for a caffeine load at this point, just because of sleep deprivation, which is a whole nother episode in and of itself. But I get it. I get that. The hand control, the ability to grip, the ability to not only grip it but control it is a huge factor. I think it's a bigger factor for you at this point than it is for me for two reasons. One, the Chlorodoph, the meds I'm taking, which by the way, that reminds me. Hang on a second. Let me do this one.
You can take them today?
Oh, wait.
Well, while you're doing that, I can discuss that I've learned, especially through physical therapy, for me especially, it is not only the strength, whether I can tilt it, I am also having issues with grip.
Right. Well, that's what we talked about. Grip. Right.
But it's a lot of different factors that I'm having to rehab.
Yeah.
I've got my therapy buddy for my grip, but also the strength that I've got. There's some times that I don't even have the strength to hold this thing up to get it to my mouth, especially first thing in the morning before I really worked it out.
Do you have do you have like an amount you can put in there that for the weight that you'll understand, like half a bottle is about the weight you can handle, or a quarter of a bottle? Do you have a ballpark idea what your weight is?
Perfect weight for this I know is, I don't know by ounces. This is probably 16 ounce. I say probably 12 ounces.
Okay.
It's right to the bottom of this label, which I know some people can't see.
Yeah.
But it's just because of the momentum or balance point, or what
I'm going to say based on where you're holding the bottle, I'm going to say about 2/3 of the way up.
Right, because that would help me with the strength and the momentum.
Right.
But what
Yeah.
I can often do with this is use my mouth to like pull it backwards. Stop.
Look, this
Stop.
is. Do you have any idea the level
I
of
know,
control
I
this
know,
takes?
I know.
For me,
I know.
you are tossing softballs at me, and I'm just letting them go right by.
Oh God, you gotta be in
there's a
pain.
million suck jokes and just there's
I know.
the oral jokes that are
You are
ugh,
I know, I know.
ugh.
You
Ladies
look
and
like
gentlemen,
you're in pain.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do another version of this episode, and we're gonna do the no holds barred X-rated
Oh my, the
version of this
X-rated version.
episode,
Oh
and
Jesus.
you're gonna get every dirty joke that I am holding on to right now because damn. All right, there's just too much going on. Too many things I could make jokes about. So, but no, I get it. I get that. So, but the other thing too, I remember. So I remember, especially when you used to live with us when it was still rescue human status. Um, you had a thing about when you first moved in. It was like, no, I need the water that's in the water bottle, and if we would
The water
refill,
bottle.
yeah, you were a water snob, and because I'm looking to know,
I
I'm a
am.
water snob. You still are, but like we would take the water bottle. I would take the water bottle and I would refill the bottle from our cold, filtered, clean, very nice, fresh water
Mm-hmm.
bottle through the fridge. And you're like, nope, sorry, nope, can't. I
Yeah,
can't drink it. I can't drink
yeah.
it. And eventually you kind of I'm going to say we broke you of that habit.
You
That
can get
habit,
used to
like we
something,
were
yes.
training, and like we're training a horse. Yeah,
Hmm.
we've broken the
Thank you.
we've
Yeah, who's the horse in that scenario?
no, I get no, I'm just the horse's ass. But yeah, but no,
Shh, don't say no word.
we finally broke you. We finally kind of broke you of this water snobbery. And then I don't know if that's returned since we've been gone. I mean, are you back to the whole water snobbery thing?
It has. I mean, I can tell the difference between brands.
No, you
I
can't.
know that when I was in the hospital, they used Dasani, and I did not like it. I didn't. I really
I'm
prefer Ice Mountain. I can't. It's just
I'm
what I'm used to.
I'm calling BS on that. I'm sorry.
You
Again,
know, I used to be able to taste differences
I
until I
think
got used to the new one.
I think if I took a bottle of Dasani and poured it into
Mm-mm.
an Ice Mountain bottle and handed it
Uh-uh.
to you, you would not know.
You can
I'm
taste the
sorry.
difference.
Nope. I'm sorry, but
Even if you can, I'm absolutely telling you.
okay. Well,
I know. I did eventually give in and got used to your refrigerator
filtered
water.
my wonderful, amazing filtered refrigerator water that tasted just as good as anything else.
I just have. It's like people telling the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
Well, that's
You
different.
know,
Those actually taste different. The
some
formula is different.
I think
This
the
is
water
this
tastes
is
different.
water. It's water. That's it.
It's from
Look,
different
here's
places.
here's
It's
where
filtered different ways.
here's where I'll tell you. Here's where I'll tell you the water tastes different in general. We went to Allison and I and the boys went to Fort Collins, Colorado, and stayed with her uncle. And when you go to Colorado, the water in Colorado is pristine. And it's naturally pristine because all the snow way up at the mountain, it melts and the water gets filtered clean as it makes its way down through the rock and through everything. And by the time it hits the reservoir that you're drinking out of, it is cold, clear, perfect. Nobody in Fort Collins buys bottled water because the water out of the tap all by itself, no refrigerator, no extra filter, no nothing, is the best water on the planet. And if you don't believe me, ask the people at Coors or the people
Yeah.
or the people at New Belgium Brewery in Fort Collins, which by the way, just with no monetary plug being asked for from them, I will tell you, take the brewery tour at New Belgium. It's fantastic, and the beer you drink along the way is great. But New Belgium, so here's the thing: New Belgium spent a very, very long time looking for water just as good to build another brewery somewhere else. And they finally did build one in Asheville, North Carolina. Again, mountains, mountain water, mountains make a difference.
It tastes different.
That's not what I think. Bottled water to
Uh,
bottled water to bottled water is going to be all the same.
you know what? Depends on where it's from. And you just made that point.
Yeah, but I
It
think
absolutely depends on where it's from. And
so just
maybe I just like this
okay,
one brand.
maybe
You know?
I'll give you I'll give like if I want to know where Ice Mountain water is actually bottled. Is it bottled in the mountain somewhere? Fine. Because then where's Dasani bottled? Does Dasani water come from? I don't
The
know.
creek in my backyard. I have no
Yeah,
idea. I mean, I could read the
that I'll
label,
give
but
you.
who knows?
That I will give you. And I equate all. So here's why I equate all this to beer. Go figure.
Yeah, imagine
But
that.
but here's the thing, and this is actually one of these New Belgium brewery things that you learn. Um, and maybe based on a future job, I'm trying to get something I could actually apply to, future gigs. So certain beers, certain geographic areas are known for certain types of beer, and the reason there is because the water there locally lends itself to the beer. Like water in the upper Midwest makes really good porters apparently and lagers. Water in like the Northeast is really good for IPAs. There's a whole thing. I'd have to go look and see. Like, I'm sure it's charted out somewhere, but
Yeah.
but like the water in Colorado, because it's so pure, you can make any kind of beer there, and it's all going to be good.
You do understand you're just proving my point, right?
Well, yeah, I get it.
The water is
I'm proving
different.
it's different in each area, but I don't think all this. I think all these water bottle companies, I think for the most part, are all kind of bottled in the same general place.
I'm
That's why I'm. That's. Do you remember? So one other little water bottle thing I'm gonna point to. Just
water bottle.
the guy was a scumbag. The guy was a dirtbag. The guy that was the head of Nestle that was like, people don't deserve free clean water. Remember that guy? Big jerk. Anyway, moving on. So how about the Camel? So you mentioned in your little notes here, you mentioned the Camelback hydration pack, bladder experience.
Oh my
What was
goodness.
that? Was I with
Okay,
you for
well,
this?
no,
recall it.
we
Okay.
went to Six Flags and I didn't want to buy water bottles all day. I mean, that's like, $10 for a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why you don't.
So
You buy
what-
one and then you just go to the water fountain or keep refilling it.
well, what they did let us bring in was called the hydration pack.
Yep.
It's called the Camelback, but now I know that Camelback is a brand, but we called it the Camelback.
Yeah.
So what I could do is, since I'm in my wheelchair, is just fill the bladder, they call it. It sounds so yummy. Fill it with water and just drink with the tube that ran from the pack on my back over my shoulder all day.
Yes. These are common things.
It also helps me where I don't have to lift a bottle all day. Because I will say that's the other reason I don't get good hydration is with MS, you're tired.
Yep.
I don't just want to keep lifting a water bottle all day.
So you get the little hose that hangs over your shoulder, and it's like a straw into the Camelback, and you just pop the straw in your mouth and you suck away.
Yeah, it's like the new version of the old hat you put on your head with the two. I mean,
Right,
it's
with
just
two
an easier
beers
way to do. Yeah, exactly.
Can we fill the Camelback with beer? Because if we can do that, then I'm down.
You can fill with anything.
Somebody's fill it with soup, but yeah. So and yeah, sure, make nice warm soup on a cold day.
Yeah.
But
that
so yeah,
helps.
so you
I
just
mean, people with MS, that's a possibility.
yeah.
And
Somehow or
also
another,
you can
just-
check your quantity and make sure you're hydrated.
I just wanted to. I was trying to crowbar in the line. You give a good hose, but
Oh my
so
God.
yeah,
That's for the other episode.
That's for the other episode. So no, because I remember the reason I said I recall a Big Bang Theory episode where Sheldon was trying to do a ton of things in one day, and he actually had a Camelback full of soup.
I mean, it's.
But yeah, no, I get it. I see those guys. I see those dudes like when I used to do real long distance cycling. You'd see guys with those. You'd see guys wearing those things on a bike or running.
Right, that's a good purpose for it. But I mean, that's another reason we were talking about what do you call it? I mean, Camelback is now a brand name,
right?
But it was a thing for us.
But it's a hydration pack. It's a
hydration.
Honestly, Camelback is maybe the best name for it, even though there's other brand names out there.
That's what it looked for, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it because it's a big hump on your back, loaded up with liquid for you to drink.
But the fun thing about these brand names is that the way people talk about them these days, it's. I mean, I want to say Gen Zers, but we're not going to go off on the generation. But a lot of consumption devices, whatever you want to call them, they're a thing nowadays. They are almost like I mean, they are trending, but it's a way that these kids show their personality. It's I was talking to my daughter today, asking her, what do you use? Because do we call them Yetis, Stanley cups, Owawas? I mean, and everybody knows these names, but
I think, by
I
the way,
asked,
the Stanley trend, by the way, I think is definitely on the way out because I've seen a bunch of those things lately at the store, marked way down, and like those things are dead. The next one, whatever the next one is going to be,
yeah,
is coming. I don't know what it's going to be yet.
everyone I know, my sister's family, they all have Owawas, and they
The
all have
what?
a different color of Owawa.
I don't know what that
It's
one
a
is.
brand, Owala. It's a big thing.
Well, that's
They
like
all
the
have a
one,
different color, so they all know their own water consumption devices,
right?
but they're all Owala.
What
Like
did
their
Joey?
family, they're an Owala family.
Hey, Joey.
But I
What
was
did,
talking to my daughter today. I said, "So what makes you choose one over the other?" She said, "Color." I said, "So you would buy, an Owala in one color and go out and buy another in a different color?" She goes, "Yeah, because you'd use one depending on your mood or depending on what style you want to portray." I mean, they put stickers on them.
that's like
They
a thing.
the handles that they put on them.
Yeah, that's a whole. It's like advertisement now. They're like billboards. No, Joe. So,
Well,
well,
that's
because
why I
Joe,
asked you your friend today
yeah,
about
Joey.
what
Hey, Joey. Joey was using. What did he say? The
I can't pronounce it.
Zoji Urushi. Here, I'm gonna because while we're I'm actually I'm gonna Google this
Which
really.
he found on social media, which is another place. My daughter finds hers on TikTok. She gets recommendations on TikToks. And you said he found his recommendation. He had a reviewer.
Zoji
That
Urushi. Oh, so this is okay. So Zoji Urushi is a. Looks
it's a
like they're
brand like
a.
Owala.
Well, yeah, but not only they do cups, they do. It looks like they do all kinds of kitchen appliances. As I'm looking at their website right now.
Right.
So yeah, they have a whole deal going on. They have a. Um, but he said too. Joe did say his is like a thermos. So he did say
A thermos.
um,
Kids these days, I sound so old, but kids these
thermos is
days
another
wouldn't know
brand
what the
name.
word thermos is.
Well, the word thermos was a brand name. Remember?
It was, and we loved them
And
because they had little
and
cups on top.
yeah, they
But I
still
mean,
got some.
kids these days wouldn't know the word thermos.
Zoji Rushi. So I'm looking at the Zoji Rushi website, and the Zoji Rushi website has like thermos like things. Joe said he had one. He poured coffee in it in the morning, forgot about it, left it home, got back at night, opened it up, and it was piping hot, just like it was in the morning. So works
So
really well.
his primary need was
It's doing a good
what,
job.
temperature control.
Yeah, yeah. You know what these things were actually built for: holding the temperature. What it is. It's not like sticker placement.
Well,
I'm
it's
sorry. You're gonna
color.
give me.
It's
You're
how they
gonna give me.
express themselves through their water bottles, and people are vicious about their water bottles.
No,
Oh,
people.
water bottle! I can't say this.
Water bottle.
Like
Water bottle.
my
Water
sister
bottle.
is in a Walla family, and they know
Vacuum.
this.
Vacuum insulated mugs from Zoji Rushi. And yeah, here's one that's got like a cool design on it and everything. What do you do with that? Do you take your stickers and put it over the design? I mean, look,
No,
I
you
throw
just buy
stickers.
that design and you
Yeah,
buy another one with a different design, and then you have,
I throw
whatever you
stickers
want to
on
choose for
my.
that day.
I throw stickers on my laptop. Like I have a bunch of stickers on the top of my laptop, but that's just to make it. And all the stickers I have on my laptop are things like, you know, I have a. If I look at my laptop, I know I got like a Girl on the Moon sticker, which is Stella's band, which is my friend's band. I got an
Mhm.
Electric Velvet, another friend's band. I got all I have on here is you can't see me now, but I'm looking at the stickers. I got a Surf Bagel, which is local. I got my Yeti sticker, a scuba diving sticker. You know what I mean? It's like just stickers that somehow or another, if I end up acquiring a sticker from somewhere, I slap it on my laptop because either that or I end up throwing it out.
No,
But
but those I know you, and those stickers define your personality.
yeah, but I don't
And your
take my
laptop is
laptop.
a pro.
Yeah, but I take my laptop out in public almost never. It's not. I don't give a crap. I put the stickers on my laptop because that's where I put them. Even
Well, and you don't need to use stickers because they might come off in your cup holder. But I mean, they do think about how many water consumption devices. I'm not saying water bottle you have in your cabinet,
I got tons,
and
but they're all free. They
exactly,
were all for the most part they were all gimmies.
I mean, they're great for gifts or for promotional ideas. Um, but they're a way to show that's what people do. They don't carry purses and wallets anymore, even. because you can put those your cards and stuff. A lot of my kids carry them in their phones.
Yep.
The backs of your phones.
Yep.
So this is the way to show your personality. And it's the thing. I did research for this, and
I know I get it, but here's a thought. And yeah, I'm gonna sound like the get off my lawn old man Gen X here. I'm old man Gen X, and I remember when I was a kid, we did it way better. It was better, and we liked it. But here's a thought: instead of expressing your personality with a bunch of stickers on your, stickers all over yourself and over your crap, like you're wearing like a NASCAR shirt that's got a million different sponsors, how about if you actually talk to somebody and interact with them and let them figure out your personality by actual interpersonal communication?
I'm not saying a word to you, old man.
Get off my lawn, you take your damn stickers with you,
you rugrats,
you millennial jerk offs, you.
It's just a neat way to do it. Come on.
It's not. It's stupid.
I guess I'm looking more for the functionality of them. I mean, that's my need, is for functionality.
Right.
Because my water bottle has nothing, has no personality
water bottle. Your water bottle has functionality. The handle on my Yeti has functionality. Okay. I get that. That makes perfect sense. Okay, I'll tell you, one of the other determining factors for me is the Yeti top. Okay, here, let me pop this off here.
Yeah.
So the Yeti top, the little slidey thing, which by the way, I gotta be careful because I'm gonna drip on my laptop. Which by the way,
flipped up?
No, it's a slide. It slides.
Ah.
And this thing comes off. It's magnetic. It comes off. You can actually, get different colors for this. Again, because hey, why not? Let's express ourselves through color of the lid of the slidey lid thing on the. Just shut up. Get a black one and go home, jerks. Oh man. It irritates me. Or get one, or at least get one that matches the color of the cup. That's fine too. I get that. Like if Yeti sends you an orange, if you get an orange cup and it's got an orange lid, fine. Okay. I'm all down with a little bit of color coordination. No sweat there. It's just the whole thing of look at my stickers. I'm expressing my personality. You know what? No, you're not. Yeah. You know what your personality is? You're an asswipe. That's your personality. It's the same. Look, this is the same group, and I'll tell you what. This is not a generational thing, because it's the same type of thing when you're driving down the street and somebody's got umpteen zillion bumper stickers all over the back of their car. And all the save the whales, save the snails, save the save the planet, let the planet save us, all these things. And I'm all for saving the planet, and I'm all for saving the whales, and even the snails too. I have no problem with that. But because it's the same, and because on the flip side of that coin, you're going to go out and spend you're going to spend like $100,000 on a really nice fancy truck, and then you're going to trash it up with a bunch of stupid ass flags flying from the back of it.
Well, flags are removable. I was going to say, I don't really see bumper stickers much anymore.
Oh, you're just not looking. Trust me, they're there. They are still there. And especially, look, if I'm sitting I appreciate them sometimes if I'm sitting at a stoplight and it's like, oh, what does that bumper sticker say? And it's actually something like funny or entertaining, but for the most part, it is, but for the most part, it's, it's my child is an honor student at the whatever, fine. I like the one that says, my child kicked the crap out of your honor student at the whatever. Jesus. Or, my child is your honor. My child is your honor student's drug dealer, whatever the case may be.
Oh, jeez.
My child is the Adderall dealer to your honor roll student.
Nice.
Fine.
Jeez.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Baby on. These are all baby on board, child in car.
I think you just discovered a new career. And maybe you should write some greeting cards.
Jerk off at the wheel. I don't know. The whole thing is the whole thing to me is based on the idea of, it's just self-aggrandizing for no reason whatsoever. It's like doing a podcast and getting on there and expressing your opinions about things.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're expressing your personality now, and But that's what all this is
Yeah, but
about. But
nobody has to listen. So nobody has to listen to this. It's like as soon as you put a bumper sticker on and you're in front of me, it's like you're forcing me to read it. Sort
yeah.
of. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
I
I'm
just
forcing you to look at my water bottle. Look at my water bottle.
right. Yeah. Here, look at
Look
my
at it.
look
Look
at my
at it. Look at it.
yeah. Put stickers on it and just say it again. Say the words again and again and again. Water bottle. Water bottle. Water
Water bottle.
bottle.
Water bottle. Well,
Um.
I can tell you that I was amazed. I mean, maybe that's how many personalities are out there. But in doing research for this episode,
Yeah.
just trying to research how many, just looking at the functionality of water bottles. If you look at I just looked at the caps. I mean, mine is a flip top cap, but I look, there's a flip top, there's a twist cap, which is a standard water bottle. Water bottle, there's straws that you can both suck or you can let it be.
Come on.
Straws that flip up, straws
Yep.
that are built in. There's something called a chug cap.
Yep.
There's a spout lid. I was just trying to look at the differences between all these things.
Well, and the other one. Now, here's the one thing that, especially if you are a traveler into some of the places like I've been, where the water maybe is a little sketchy.
Oh,
Get the
because it
straw.
tastes differently. Anyway, keep going.
No, because it's actually like bacteria laden disgustingness. Because you're in Mexico, when they tell you in Mexico don't drink the water, there's a reason for that. Same for like, same. Oddly enough, I will tell you a quick story. Getting a tour, I took a tour when we were in the Maldives, through downtown, through Male, through the capital of the Maldives. And you'd think island out in the middle of nowhere, not great sewer systems, not great whatever disposal systems. All over town are these little, like, it looks like a manhole cover, like a little well that you can dip a cup. You can dip a cup down there and fill it up with water and pull it up and drink, and it's like pure mineral water. It's super tasty and really clean. It's really good.
You said manhole cover. I really thought you were going the other direction with the
Yeah,
water quality.
no, it's no. Well, that's the thing. That's what I thought when I first saw this. I'm going, you want me to drink this? And the guy's like, yeah, look. And the guy there, he took a drink out of it. And then one of the other people in the tour group was like, all right, I'll try it. They tried, like, wow, this is really good. So I took a little sip and it's cool. You take and you can actually like fill your water bottle up with it. This is in the Maldives. Indonesia, another story. Mexico, yeah. So what you can actually get, and these are out there and they're well worth it, is you get a straw. It's a water bottle with a straw in it, and the straw has a filtration system in the straw, and it's like 99% effective. Yeah. And somebody's like, well, what about that 1%? That the 1% of the time it doesn't work the one time. Well, guess what? Condoms are 99% effective too, and everybody's using them. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Well, right. So just there's straws you can get if you're traveling abroad and you're not 100% sure about like what the water supply is going to be, go look one of those things up. Like REI, if you have an REI store in your neighborhood, I think they got them. Obviously, Amazon, you can find them. You can find anything on Amazon. So yeah, check those out because those are well worth it. I have a couple dive pals that take them on trips with them all the time, and they live and die by them. So
okay.
Have we beaten this to death? Is it time to go? Because it seems like we've been rolling for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we were really close. The one thing I did want to talk about, though, real quick, is that to wrap it all up, and I know I would be really curious to see the style of your water bottle. I will get that before the end of the episode.
Yeah.
The one thing about MS that's always fun is that you have to forsake functionality or forsake style for functionality.
Yeah. Right.
And within us, we do that so many times.
Sure.
And I mean, maybe the water bottle might be the way that we can have the best of both worlds. Find a water bottle that has the grip, that has the cap, that has everything that you like about it, and go for it.
Are you advocating for like making your own design here at some point, or do you think what you're looking for exists already and you just haven't found it yet?
I don't know. I would just like to, for once, have a way that functionality and design can work together.
Okay, fair.
That I would be able to dress up my fancy little water bottle. I guess I could put stickers on this, but
Yeah, but see, that's a disposable bottle. At some point or another, it's going to get so beat up that you're going to move on to another one, and then you're losing the stickers.
right.
That's why,
I mean,
you
I've
know,
listened to
like
the reviews. I've listened to, and I guess with
stickers on yours.
MS, yeah, with MS it changes so much
Yeah,
that different water bottles will work at different times.
right. Like I would put
But
so I would put a sticker on this, but it would be a very strategically placed sticker because if you notice, I keep holding it this way, and the reason I
right,
keep holding it this way is because I don't want to advertise for the company that's on the other side
right.
because they gave me this, and then the dirty rotten pricks laid me off twice. So yeah,
But see,
so
even that it shows your personality, maybe.
but I
I
would put
mean,
a
not
sticker
not
on each
necessarily
bottle.
because it wasn't your choice as a freebie from work, but the fact that you chose the handle. The handle's red. I mean, you can show your personality in different ways.
The handle was yeah,
Um,
but the handle was a matter of convenience, really. And red, it just red was the first color I clicked on, I think. And look, yes, red
uh,
is one of my favorite colors, but there was no style choice there. It was what works. My deal is I'm not going to choose style over functionality. My functionality for me is my primary purpose in a
yeah.
case like this. And even when it comes to look, if I buy a coffee, if I buy like a coffee tumbler that doesn't keep coffee hot,
Mhm.
I don't care what stickers you put. I don't care what you put on. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. For me, it's a question of functionality. Does it work the way I need it to work? Does it accomplish what I need it to accomplish? In your case,
Mhm.
and eventually I think I will get there as the Parkinson's progresses. Functionality becomes paramount. Functionality becomes the thing that's the thing that I'm worried about the most. So if
No,
it's
that
not
is true.
functional, if it's not functional, then it doesn't matter to me.
It's functional in a different way. Like I know that functionality for, like you said, for your friend Joe, it was temperature control.
Right.
For me, it
Exactly.
is gripability, and go to town with that word. Have fun.
Right.
For me, it's gripability. Um, so for other people, it could be other things. But
Gripability of what?
my water bottle,
There you go. See, just say it a touch slower, then you can water bottle, water
water
bottle, water
bottle.
bottle,
Yeah, I got it now.
water bottle,
Um,
water bottle.
so I mean, I look at recommendations, and for anyone out there listening, if you have recommendations, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've looked at the Good Housekeeping ratings. I've listened to some different reviewers, but my little sport bottle seems to work best for me.
Yeah,
Maybe that's my personality.
maybe the disposable bottle
Yeah,
mostly. So
that's sad. That makes me
no,
sound sad.
no, it doesn't. Well, I don't think that's the case. But all right,
But people can call in, let us know, or call
yeah,
in,
the calling. They can write
email
in
recommendations, and we can talk
wheels and
about it at a
shaky,
later date.
wheelsandshaky.com, assuming that's up and running. Wheels at wheelsandshaky.com, shaky at wheelsandshaky.com is emails of how to send us things you like or don't like.
Mhm.
Tell us about the stickers. You can, if you're a millennial or like if you're like a Gen Y or a millennial or Gen Z, you can tell us about your little stickers that you like to put on your cups and on your thing, and then
Oh
whatever.
man,
And then I will look at. You can tell me about all your stickers, and I will then berate you for your silliness and
yeah,
your
ridicule them, and yeah,
just ridicule you terribly. And then like and subscribe, follow us, download us, love us, live us, love us, like us, rub us. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah. So and then it's all good. So take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, take care of your people.
yeah.
Be well, be smart, be safe out there. It's ugly
Yeah.
sometimes, and go do something good. Go do something good for people. And we're out.
Sounds good.
Right? Later, I think. Yep. Later.